Welcome to another QuoteWerks 101, our regular series of short training sessions, giving you hints and tips for getting the most out of QuoteWerks, particularly during this lockdown period for, I'm sure, most of us. And this morning, I'm going to go over quote templates in QuoteWerks. Hello, my name is Tim Wilmot, and my company Wizard Systems. We're a specialist, essentially a specialist CRM systems supplier who helps small and mid-sized organizations improve their sales productivity, marketing, and customer service through the use of simple and affordable software solutions like QuoteWerks. Now, this presentation will be about, well, not too long, 10 minutes or so in duration. So this is just an overview of the template feature, not meant to be in-depth training. My company, Wizard Systems, offer many extensive training options delivered online right now, should you want to explore those with us. The audio part of this presentation, as you gathered as you entered the event, is one way only. Don't worry about any background noises. Your end, if you've got any questions, please type those into the question box. On the meeting control panel, I'll do my best to answer those after I've gone through templates. And also at the end, I'll give you an update on the QuoteWerks product scene, just to keep you in the loop there. This event is being recorded as well. After the presentation, you will get an email from our system with a link to the recording that you can play back, obviously. It won't be removed. It will be there for quite some time. And we'll most likely pop it up on our YouTube channel as well. So quick mention about Wizard Systems, long-standing suppliers, I've said, of different CRM systems, and particularly QuoteWerks. We've been associated with QuoteWerks for nearly a couple of decades now, and we provide any kind of assistance or help through us as regards providing the product, upgrades, installation, training, and help desk support. Okay, so let's go into templates then. So why use templates? Now, first of all, don't confuse templates with quote layouts. A quote layout in QuoteWerks is what the customer sees. There are a number of different types of templates in QuoteWerks I'm going to go through this morning. Document templates, a quick way of saving, maintaining a list of common products and services that you regularly, your company or your organization regularly delivers. This is a document template. There are other templates in QuoteWerks, for example, email templates. As you may know, you can send your quotation out via email. You can compose different email templates, which will merge in information from the contact and customize those emails for different quotation situations. There are also Quote Valet templates. Quote Valet is the online delivery tool for QuoteWerks. I know some of you listening in live have the Quote Valet option, a way of sharing your quote online with the customer. So there's templates in there as well. So let me first of all show you how to find and use an existing template. So in the best Delia Smith fashion, this is one I've created already. You can get your templates in a number of ways. I could go File New, or I could just click on the little drop down button next to the new button on your QuoteWerks toolbar and select template. That will show me a list of my existing templates where I can obviously search by name. You can also choose the operator on that search as well. I would just select my little test template here, click OK, and up will come the quote items from that quote template. So the template will store any default information for this quote. So think of this as things that you regularly quote for. This is great for new users in your company that may not be too familiar with your products and services. So it's an easy way for them to start off the quotation process by pulling in a number of default items, their default prices, markups, margins, whatever the pricing strategy is that you've got, subtotaling, headers, groups, you know that you can actually divide up your quote. If you've got a particularly long quote with lots and lots of items, you can make it a little bit more readable with providing headings and groups. Also, the template will store any information that you might have maintained on notes, any specific notes, internal or external notes, custom fields, and links. You normally would not have the customer information stored against the template unless you were regularly quoting for a particular customer this item. That might be a reason where you would store the customer's name against a regularly used quote template. But I now have my quote ready for using, so I could change any of the prices here. I could add in discounts as well, of course, but change anything I want to, remove items as well if I want to do that very easily. And then once I've selected the customer from your favorite CRM system, or you've selected there from the contact database or Outlook, you would then go through the save process to give it a name. You normally wouldn't save it with the full name of the template, but you would type in here, quote for customer XYZ or whatever it might be. That, of course, will allocate the quotation number, and off you go, delivery in the same sort of way. So that's the normal finding, selecting, using a pre-existing template. How do you create your own templates? Well, you would start from a blank new document. You would then, as you normally would, you would then go through products and select those products in the normal way, add those to the quote template, and then when you're done, you can then select Save as Template. Give it some kind of a meaningful name there. And that's it. Quite simply, you can very easily create these new templates from existing products and services or ad hoc products and services, save as template, give it a meaningful name, and you'll notice the syntax there, it's got a little T in the actual document reference. How do you find your existing templates? Well, you can click on the open button here, click on templates, and that will show you all of your existing templates. So there we are, a quick run through of quotation templates in QuoteWerks, a great way of saving time, a great way also of preventing missing out anything. If you are working in a technical field, maybe in certain technical situations, you want to make sure you're quoting for everything. So isn't it easier that you've got maybe a default quote that puts in, say, 100 items into the quote, and then the user has to manually remove things that aren't relevant to that particular project for the customer? So a great way also of preventing, forgetting, quoting particular items on a say a more complex quotation situation. So if you've got any questions around this feature or related to this, please type those into the question box on your meeting control panel. So question from Emily: can I prevent users changing templates I've created? Yes, you can. You need to go into the user maintenance. So as an admin user, as a main user in QuoteWerks, you go into the maintenance, and there's an access tab there, and that's where you'll see a whole plethora of different things that you can prevent a user accessing or modifying. So very easy to restrict that access. Question from Alison: how do you edit an existing template? Well, you just go into the open box, select your template, make any relevant changes, just as if it was an ordinary quotation, but now it's a template. You'll see that T reference in the top title bar of the window. You know you're working on a template. It's not a live document. Make your deletions, add in your products, Alison, and then just click the save button, and that will save. That will allow you to edit a pre-existing template. Question from Sandy: Oh, it's all ladies today. What happens if prices have changed on the template? Right, well, that's where you would use the, so as I understand that, so you've got the template. Yeah, what you have to understand with templates is that they've stored in their memory the product items, the price as well. So if you've got a product on that template that has recently changed in price or description or something like that, this is a really good question. You need to open up the template, as Alison said, edit the template, and then click on the latest button, and that will suck in the latest prices, update the price. You'll just see it flash in front of you. You'll see those prices updated, and then save it in the normal way. So if you have a situation where those prices are regularly being changed, click on the latest price to make sure these templates are changed totally. Or you can, of course, click on the latest button to bring in those latest prices anyway at any stage. Just a very simple button to click on your QuoteWerks toolbar. Okay, don't think there's any more questions, so thanks very much, the three of you. Just to keep you in the loop briefly, we are, during this lockdown period, we are offering online training. If it's any short little topic at all you want further explanation on, we will be doing these free little snippets of training on a regular weekly basis. The next one will be next week. We have a bank holiday, of course, in the UK on Friday, but Tuesday will be another free training session. So stay tuned for that. If you're on our mailing list, or we'll announce it on our Twitter feed, Wizard Systems UK. But we are offering, of course, online training whatever your location is. Latest version of QuoteWerks 5.5 build 4. So we go through these lots of little builds within the current version. Sometimes quite a few builds actually. We're in the version we're up to build 4. The only way of getting QuoteWerks upgrades is via the Upgrade Maintenance Program, or UMP for short, available through Wizard Systems. Please contact us if you want to get up to date on the latest QuoteWerks version. Every version that comes out will have new bells and whistles, extra compatibility with operating systems, maybe the CRM system that you're using. So it's a good idea to keep up to date so that whenever we get any little issue or query from you, we know you're on a pretty up-to-date version as well. So that's it, me done. My name again is Tim Wilmot, Wizard Systems. There are different ways of connecting with us. YouTube, watch our different playlists up there, QuoteWerks, and different CRMs that we provide. And email me, please, if you've got any other suggestions for a really interesting topic that's burning on your mind, you think that would be of interest to the QuoteWerks community, please email me, tim@wizard-systems.com. So hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of free training there. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll talk next week, but you can contact us anytime you want to. You don't need to wait till next week. If you want any more information about QuoteWerks or the CRM systems we do, we are doing free CRM reviews through May. Please contact us. But thanks very much for your time this morning. Have a great day. Thank you.